ネタバレめっちゃあります。
The area ahead, you might remember, is popular with the tourists. Stop and check it out.
どうも、東北きりたんです。
文化だよ。
ただいま、大急ぎでバーデンさんを捜索しています。
狩りを楽しみつつ大急ぎ。
Remember these? The giant's kettles? We just call them the potholes. When I was a young warden, my friend Mbali and I used to patrol out here. We saw some tourists bring coins and toss them into the holes for good luck. So we started doing the same. We can't do that anymore. It draws too many thieves. The only predators we ever saw here were a family of jackals, always sulking about. They never bothered Mbali and I. At least. You know what? You should keep moving, looking for Baden. There's another spot to the north. Give it a look.
バーデンさんはここから落ちてないといいんですが。じっちゃんの歯切れが悪かったのも少し気になります。
Grandchild, this is not easy for me to talk about, but I must tell you. One day we were a man down, so Mbali went out scouting on her own, even though she was not feeling well. 9 hours later, she hadn't returned. I knew where to look for her, our lucky potholes. But when I found her, she was dead. And the jackals were eating her. Now, those jackals had the taste of people, and you know what that means. 2 females, their litters, their mate. I had to shoot them all. They'd never bothered us, but here, I thought these jackals killed Mbali. I was so angry. After I shot them, I didn't harvest them. I didn't honor them. I kicked their bodies into the holes and left them to rot while I brought Mbali back to her family. The jackals, come to find out, did not kill Mbali. Sleeping sickness did. As gruesome as it was, the jackals were scavenging, not murdering. They had to be put down, but with respect, not hatred.
じっちゃんはムバリさんのことや、ジャッカルさんにしてしまったことを気にしているんですね。
This is the place where I shot the females. I didn't regret doing it, not at first. But then, whenever I was on night patrol, I began to see it. The ghost jackal. Your brother thinks I should be in therapy for trauma, but the Sangoma confirmed the spiritual nature of the problem. The jackal's spirit haunts me, haunts Vahanga. Now it haunts Gustav Baden. What if it haunts you, grandchild? What if I have cursed our family? Look, give me a moment here. Your brother is going to lecture me on my superstitious ways. You should continue looking for Baden at the outpost marked up ahead.
じっちゃんのことは弟に任せましょう。現場のキリタンはバーデンさんを探します。それがじっちゃんのためになるはずです。
Hey, thanks for listening to your grandfather without judging him. You're almost at the outpost. Also, I have some news. The coroner recovered those poachers' bodies, or what's left of them.
ああ。備えや対策をしっかりしないとね。
そろそろアウトポストに着きます。
You made it. Any signs of Baden? No? Oh, this is bad. Very bad.
中にいてくれると楽なんですが。お邪魔します。
What a mess. What kind of Mampara gives away perfectly good gear to strangers? Gustav Baden, our Mampara of the month. Has he left another note?
撮影スケジュールのメモみたいだね。
スケジュール決めてて偉いですね。キリタンは行き当たりばったりです。
I have to give Baden credit. He's an even bigger Mampara than I thought. Poisoning himself with fungus and scaling the plateau is perhaps the stupidest thing I have ever heard happening at Vohonga. And I've been here 45 years.
スケジュールを決めても、キノコを決めるのはダメです。
ずんだを決めよう。
Eesh. All right. With any luck, Baden's stranded at the top of the plateau. So far, you've saved several animals. Today, you're going to save a Mampara. Follow Baden's tracks to reach this base camp of his.
頭がポワポワの状態で山を登ってるような人に遅れを取るキリタンではありません。とう。すでにバーデンさんを捕らえたと言っても過言ではありませんよ。
Baden's boot prints, great. At least he has proper footwear, and he seems to be capable of walking in a semi-straight line. Follow him.
ジャッカルさんの足跡もありますね。
Wait, are there jackal tracks alongside Gustav's? That leaves us with a question. Was Gustav following the jackal, or was the jackal following Gustav? The only way to know is to find them. And based on where you are, I'm betting they were on their way to the Weeping Face. Check it out up ahead.
そういえば、キリタン。
はい。
体力が結構減ってるけど、どうしたの？
これはですね。ストーリーミッションを始める前に、アフリカ水獣さんを弓で飼っていたら一撃もらってしまいました。
回復してから来ればよかったのに。
キリタンはあんまり回復って意識したことがなくて、回復するアイテムも触ったことがありません。
You're just about up to the Weeping Face? Tourists and film crews love this spot. I don't need to explain the name, do I? I mean, it's a face that looks like it is weeping. What else would you call it?
回復アイテムって持ち歩いておくべきなんでしょうか。名所というだけあってなかなか面白い場所ですね。
So, base camp is in the middle of a puzzle. Mampara. Check it out.
転がってるのは荷物ですか。
What if he didn't leave this stuff here on purpose? What if he was being chased? Or at least if he believed he was being chased?
これは何でしょう。
Let's hope Baden is stranded or passed out at the broken bridge up ahead, and not splattered against the ground below. I posted warning signs all over that bridge to keep Mamparas like Baden out. It doesn't stop them from trying though, does it?
バーデンさんは、ジャッカルを撃った人間だと、ゴーストジャッカルに勘違いされたのかな？
Of course, the sky is belching right when we're trying to save this Mampara from himself. Hurry, grandchild, and be careful. Mind your step up there. Mind the ghost.
すごいところに橋がかかってますね。
しかもボロボロだ。
空中棒は好きそうですね。キリタンは渡りたくないです。本当に天気が大荒れです。ここまで天気が崩れるとは思いませんでした。こんなところにいたら雷に打たれてしまいます。とにかく急がないと。
Good! You found the broken bridge. What about Baden?
ようやく橋に着きました。
バーデンさんはいないかな？
姿は見えませんね。
橋を渡ったのかな？
すみませんが。
What do you see? That looks like a bit of the jacket Baden wore. You need to collect it so we can confirm. Be careful. You're no Mampara, but gravity will pull you down same as anyone else. Careful, grandchild.
よくこんなところに橋を架けましたね。しかし、なんでこんなところに。
Grandchild, hello. What happened? Grandchild. Little brother, get a drone out there and find your sibling. I don't care about the weather. Grandchild, listen to me. We're going to find you. You will be okay. You have to be okay. Please, ancestors, protect your grandchild. The theHunter who came home to honor you. Grandchild, if you can hear this, I'm sorry for everything. This ghost jackal, that bridge. It's all my fault. I failed you.
キリタン？
いてて。全身を強く打っただけで済んだみたいです。
キリタンが強い子でよかったよ。
とりあえず動けるので、とにかく進んでみます。
Grandchild, you're moving again. If you can hear me, you're close to a cave. That cave is where the jackals kept their den. I don't know what the ghost jackal wants from you, but I tell you this. A hunter with a pure heart like yours should not fear the dead. You will be protected by your integrity, guarded by your ancestors, even as you journey into darkness. A hunter with a pure heart like yours should not fear the dead. You will be protected by your integrity, guarded by your ancestors, even as you journey into darkness.
じっちゃんも動揺して、同じことを繰り返し言ってますね。早く無事な姿を見せてあげないと。すごく広い洞窟です。 スの奥なので電波が悪くなっちゃいました。
Grandchild. The ghost jackal.
この3兄弟は道案内をしてくれているのかな。ついていくしかないですね。何か落ちてますね。骨でしょうか。
Was that? Is that your sibling signal? Grandchild, is that you?
よかった、電波が復活しました。外に出られそうです。
Praise the ancestors, I was right. You really are a hunter with Noi blood. Now you believe me. You know the ghost jackal is real because you've seen it. And you have an opportunity to help me make things right. There is a tree that only appears in the moonlight. Find it. That's where you must bury the jackal's skull. And offer praise and respect to the dead on behalf of your grandfather.
ここまで来たんですから、キリタンが。ハンター兼写真家のキリタンが。ゴーストジャッカルさんの無念も。じっちゃんの心の重荷もすべて晴らしてみせますよ。
The dead do not disappear. They live on through us. The dead are always watching us. So we always have a chance to be redeemed in their eyes. Thank you, grandchild. It's a new day, grandchild, for both of us. While your brother thinks a medic should check you for signs of mushroom poisoning, I think you have finally lifted the curse on Vahonga. I carried this weight like a boulder on my heart for decades. Now, it's gone. I feel 5 years younger. No, 10 years.
じっちゃんの声もだいぶ元気になった気がします。
But I called you here so I could retire, and there's no taking that back. Obviously, the job is yours. So, congratulations, Senior Warden. Now you get to deal with your brother and his Hootubers and his spiritual skepticism. Congratulations. And do you know what else you get as Senior Warden? Can you guess? It's more work. And you can't do it alone. That's why I've called in a specialist and a team to handle that task. Veteran wilderness guide Dr. Dana Maritz. Dr. Dana is an acquired taste. To her, there's a wrong way, and then there's her way. Now that you are Senior Warden, I guarantee she's going to test you. to find out which way you do things. She can be overly authoritative, but if you pay attention, Dr. Dana will teach you some things. She's not always right, but she's the real deal when it comes to hunting and skill shooting. That's why weapons manufacturers put her on the payroll to sell their products. Now, don't let Dr. Dana occupy all of your time. You have official warden's work to do there in Vopaladiamba. The Mfundla, the scrub hare population, is out of control, and it's starting to affect the living jackals that call this plateau home. Your work in this region will focus on restoring balance by applying different pressures to the animals. In addition, you still have exploring to do in Walunga, the Northern Reserve. Plenty of work to do up there. The river up in Walunga is predator-free, making it a safe haven for Cape buffalo. A dangerously large herd has congregated there. You need to disperse it, and that will be tricky. Take the time to prepare before you tackle that one. Now, even though I am officially retiring and you are officially the senior warden who runs Varonga Savannah, I'm not going to leave my radio post. For as long as you'll have me, it will be my pleasure to continue to offer you guidance whenever I can. That's the least I can do for you after what you have done for me. Now, when I die, the ancestors will receive me with pride, despite the mistakes I've made, all because my grandchildren have made our family so proud. Yes, even your brother. He knows I'm proud of him too. Next week, I will take both of you to the cemetery. We'll bring my home brew. We'll sing songs and share memories with our ancestors. We'll celebrate the new senior warden, because the dead are always watching us in our sorrows, and today in our joys. Howe, howe, howe. Okay, grandchild. Yes, I know I should address you as the senior warden, but you'll always be grandchild to me, okay? Now, enough babbling from old Njabolo. You're in charge. What you do next is up to you.
俺たちのハンティングはこれからだ。
ということで、ストーリーミッションは終わったんですけど、古本画でのお仕事はまだまだありますね。
キリタン？
なんでしょう。
バーデンさんは？
バーボンさん。
バーデンさん。
わかってますよ。冗談です。ただ、行方はわかってないですよね。唐突にミッションの依頼をしてきてくれた方が安心しますね。
少しもやもやするね。
きっと大丈夫ですよ。いきなり動画を上げて古本画が少し騒がしくなったりするはずです。その時は上級管理官キリタンの出番です。それでは、古本画のストーリーミッションは以上で終わりです。ストーリーミッションが最後になると動画時間が長くなるのは反省しています。要改善です。それでは、今回はここまでとなります。ここまで見てくれた方、
ご視聴ありがとうございました。